What's up guys, I'm Cold Killer, and in this replay I'll be showing you my game in the E-25, which is the German tier 7 premium tank destroyer. Now, to sum up this tank, it is very fast and agile, and it has an amazing gun. Not such great penetration, but its aiming time and reload speed is amazing. Its speed is very good. As you can see there, straight away getting up to 60 kilometers per hour. But of course, all premium tanks have to have a downside, and this one's is its pathetic armor. It has 50 millimeters at the front, so don't be expecting to bounce many shots consistently. Of course, but this tank gets preferential matchmaking, which means it can only see tier 8 tanks at the highest. So quickly, I use this tank's amazing speed to get into this little place I like, which means that you can get any tanks pushing up through here, through the island, and you can get side shots onto them. Now, when RT is present in the game, I wouldn't really recommend this place, because once you're spotted, RT will start firing at you. Now I start shooting at this K1S, miss another shot, and kill stealing that last one. Sorry about that guys, but I have to get used to it. Everyone does it. Now I just sit around using my team to spot for me, and using this bush right here for my cover, so that when I shoot I don't get spotted. Still waiting around for someone to come around and get some side shots on them, but seems like no one's coming. Now, the penetration on the gun isn't great. 150 millimeters. It's pretty decent, I would say, but it doesn't effectively penetrate tier 8s from the front. And so that's why I carry around 8 rounds of APCR, which gives me 194 penetration. Sadly, I start firing at this K1S and I bounce off his side somehow, and put some blind shots into where roughly his last known position is, since he was progressing forward. Now I noticed this VK 3002D, waiting for him to pop up. Put a bad shot into his turret, ricocheting off the front. And then I noticed this K1S, which gets shot once, shot another time, then I finish him off. Now, me and this Panzer SFL5 and that Nashorn need to help this VK 3001P, because he's getting attacked by these two mediums. Put 2 quick shots into that VK, and then decide to push up, but then no. I spot a scumbag scout, Panzer 38NA, just sitting at the back, being useless to his team, and so I decided to take advantage of that. Now, I noticed that we're getting capped, so I decided, should I turn around? No, I should go help this guy. If anything, the guys on the island should go back and get the cap. Put 1 shot into the back of that T-34-85 and the second one, which kills him. Now, I track this VK, stop him from going anywhere, and then put both of my shots into the lower plate, because I wanted to guarantee that penetration, and it actually shows how well you can aim with this tank. And it also shows how crappy the armor is. Even a shot from a medium, tier 7 medium, can penetrate my gun mantler and do damage. Now, I remember there was an M6 around the G0 area, so I think I might not push up yet. Since the SU 100M1 is going to be definitely in the forest. No doubts about that. Now I noticed we're almost going to get capped out. I hope that KV1 does something about it, since it's only a looks. And then the Panther joins him, so they've got to get this. So Panther decaps, thank you very much for that. And I start zigzagging in and out of this M6. Sadly it doesn't work and he gets finished off by my teammates. And even angles like that can be penetrated. That really shows you can't play with your hit points in this tank. You have to be careful that second line offensive, but in this I have no choice but to be first line, because once you have to be first line the only chance you really have is your fast firing gun and your speed to run away. Now I think of scouting something because I'm underneath the ridgeline and trying to get that shot on the Panzer II-G, but it's not meant to be. And I noticed that 2 shots have been taken at me, so I'll better fall back so I'm not scouted anymore. Panzer Cell 5 tells me to cap, but instead I shout for a little bit of help. The VK agrees, and Panzer Cell is starting to push up. I don't want to rush in and get annihilated by the enemy. Now I'm thinking, should I go looking for that SU 100? Nah, first I have to take care of this Panzer II-G, but see this T1 Heavy? Missed the first shot, missed the second shot, get the third one, and then as he goes off radar, I managed to kill him. Now that on the move shot, and then put another one into the Panzer 318. That shows how good the gun is. Panzer II-G, put one shot into him, decide to ram him and shoot him at the same time. So that puts me on to 7 kills. So let me pause here. Just a little hint. You're probably thinking, oh wow, this guy's getting a Radley Walters medal. Well, no, I muck up, but at this point I should have got my gold ammunition and loaded it to guarantee the penetration, but I was too excited by the moment that I just went in with normal ammo, and that shows the penetration of the tank. I didn't even penetrate the front of an SU-100M1, the upper plate of it. So I used this tank's amazing mobility to get around him. He manages to dunk one shot. Then I turn around, put one shot into him, and then one more shot, and then it hits the ground. Well, that just gave you an insight to the E-25. You have to react really quickly and be able to play very well in it to make it work. Now, my tank's dotted full of scars and bruises, but still it's a win for our team. Me on 2,400 damage and 7 kills. And now let's look at some post-game stats. Now, as you can see, I got my first class badge for that. I thought I'd get master. High caliber and Top Gun, of course. Now you can just see the amount of tanks that I managed to damage with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tanks altogether. So that's more than half of the enemy team. Big cheer, if only it'd work. Big cheer to the Panther on our team. If you're watching this, thank you very much for decapping. instead of that KV-1S who couldn't do anything against the tier 4 scout. He obviously played a big role. Top damage in our team, top XP, and let's see, shots fired 37, direct hits 26. Now, I didn't do very well at aiming my shots. Usually I'm better than this, but what can you do? Penetrated 23 of them, so that's pretty decent. Hits received 4, and of course 4 penetrations because they were all pretty high tier targets shooting at me. And I received 41,000 creds, which is pretty decent. And on the ×2 got 1,223 XP, which was ×2, so 2,446. So thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like for me to continue making all these videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.